Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Chris Middleton has been underrated for so long that now is he rated? Giannis ANTETOKOUNMPO said, people don't know how much Chris has sacrificed for this team to be great. He could easily be a 25-point-per-game scorer in the league, but he just wants to win. He knows that by doing that, everything else is going to take care of itself. Kevin?
Well, he's an all-star teammate, David, as you point out in that story. Thank you. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. At the guard positions, Holiday and DIVINCENZO. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And for the Mavericks, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
And here is Hardaway. On the wing, Doncic. The 3, and it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Doncic has got the first 3 points tonight for Dallas. Middleton on the wing. On the wing, DIVINCENZO. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3 points.
Well, you know, that last 3 got DIVINCENZO fired up now. He had to respond. He goes to the arc to shoot back with one of his own triples.
Such a wide open look. Doncic has got 6.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Holiday recapturing the momentum. He's got his finger, actually, he's got his hands on the pulse of this game. Boy, you talk about 3-and-D, guys. Middleton is the epitome of that player. Great range, mid-range game, can defend multiple positions. He does all of that at an elite level.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. You know, Clark, many view Middleton as the prototypical perimeter player.
I would not disagree at all. I mean, he does everything and does it all well.
Bucks on defense. They set the screen. Passes it to Porzingis. Clock at 4. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Finney Smith.
The length of Middleton, really an asset on defense for him. He's so good at getting his hands up quickly to contest shots.
Hits it from 3-point range.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
Hardaway against DIVINCENZO. Here's Doncic. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. 8 points for him.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Doncic against Holiday. Fires from 18. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Hardaway, no good. Bucks have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Lopez finds Middleton. Lopez, a screen on Hardaway. Middleton, the pass to Lopez. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Nice job that time. Really an excellent job from Lopez to find the right angle to get the feed off the pick and roll.
To the paint. Powell, the pass to Doncic. Lopez with the block. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And Middleton kicks to Holiday.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
A 3. And Giannis gets it to go on the assist from Lopez.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Mavericks dance team.
And Dallas going with the whole new group out there. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Allen's checked in for DIVINCENZO. And George Hill's subbed in for Drew Holiday. Now, here's Bullock. Down low. Here's Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Giannis. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
1:10 left here in the opening quarter. Bullock with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Here's Brown, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Connaughton. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Giannis. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Brown outside. Kicks it to Bullock. 30 seconds left in the first. That one, no good. Great D that time from Portis. Bucks leading by 8. Pass to Connaughton for 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Here's Bullock. And so it's Milwaukee holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And now we hear from Giannis, spelling out his key to staying confident.
Yes, I'm going to tell you the secret. Get off social media. That's it. Just spend time with your family, spend time with your teammate, and just come here and do your job. I think you don't second guess yourself. You know, you just go out there and play hard and give everything for the team without thinking about nothing else.
A good way to do it. Tuning out distractions. That makes sense.
And it can be harder than ever nowadays. Engaging with fans and the media can be a positive, but you gotta focus on what matters most.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Willie Cauley-Stein. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Hardaway for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this, guys. I mean, once he's in that rhythm and flow, it's bad news for the defense.
And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey, Clark, showing respect for the path his father laid.
And Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Jr. never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story to Hardaway. Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back at you 3, the revenge triple.
Middleton on the wing. This one for 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
The real
come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here is Hardaway. The wide open look here for PORZINGIS. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Hardaway has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Holiday finds Portis. And here is DIVINCENZO. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And the three-point shot of DIVINCENZO is dangerous. Defense cannot allow him to get airspace from there.
Now Hardaway. On the wing, Doncic. Guarded by Holiday. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
You know, you don't like to foul, but if the alternative is giving up a dunk, it's an easy choice to make. I think it sets a tone for your defense around the rim. Make them earn it.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Dwight Powell's checked in for Dallas. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Here's Doncic. Following the basket by Chris Middleton. That one drops for him. Doncic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Par for the course for Luka Doncic. Just one of those games where he's got it on cruise control.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. Middleton the pass to Lopez. The jump hook, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And amidst the tall timber, he's right at home, extremely comfortable. Lopez getting it done.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on teams. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Portis. Allen's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And George Hill's subbed in for Drew Holiday. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Well, the aggressive approach from Giannis, I like it. Not settling for the layup, instead punching it on him. That's the way you do it.
And it's Bullock missing.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Now here's Middleton. He's guarded by Bullock. Cuts off the pass. Kleba the pass to Bryant. .26 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Brown, and easy 2 points on the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Middleton outside. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton, kicks it out to Allen. It's stolen by Brown. Inside. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And so it's Milwaukee holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, it seemed like you all were dictating tempo in the first half. How did you do that?
Okay, we're getting the styles, grabbing the rebound now, just trying to push it, try to get the best shot available.
Problem solved in transition. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court for the Bucks. At the guard position, Holiday and DiVincenzo. Longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forwards. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, man in the middle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your lead list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Bucks leading by 12. DiVincenzo finds Lopez. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for Brook Lopez.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
Now here's Powell. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Hardaway dishes to Powell. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And the foul called on PORZINGIS. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks making a change here. Cauley Stein's checked in. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Holiday against Doncic. Lopez. And stolen by Cauley Stein. On the wing, Doncic. A floater. He can't get that one. And Milwaukee the other way now. Lopez with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. Here's DiVincenzo. Connects on the foul line jumper. DiVincenzo's got 11 points.
Since his college days, DiVincenzo's really refined his handle. That's a sweet move right there.
Now here is Hardaway. 8 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
Releases from 15, and Middleton, the basket on the assist from ANTETOKOUNMPO. He's got 9.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. Spins over Holiday. Scores off the spin.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
DIVINCENZO kicks to Holiday. Giannis sets a screen for Holiday. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
There you see how tough Holiday is. He simply pressed and forced the issue there. They got the defense to overcommit.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And how about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
That free throw missing.
And Holiday just does so much on the floor, but for me, defense is his #1 attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Chris Middleton. And some changes here for the Bucks. Grayson Allen's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Hill in for Drew Holiday. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Drew Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks. And so here is Dallas following the bucket by the Bucks. Kleba with a screen on Allen. Here's Bullock. Yep, that one goes. Bullock's got his first bucket in this one. Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Brunson kicks to Brown. Back to Brunson. And he jams it with authority.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Nice shot by Portis.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
Mavericks trail by 18. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Brown the pass to Bullock. Bucket is good. Bullock's got 4 points this quarter.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Giannis passes to Allen. Back to Antetokounmpo. And it's he nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's Milwaukee holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 18. And the post players for him, Kleba and Porzingis. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Doncic in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Middleton dishes to Giannis. Giannis is double. The kick out to Holiday. Lets the 3 fly. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
Presence of mind, really important. You know, this game is more mental than physical. And Middleton is a guy who stays in the moment. He's exceptional at knocking down a good shot off a good pass.
Here's DiVincenzo. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Mavericks making a switch here. Finney Smith's checked in.
Boy, the upside DIVINCENZO has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
And they get it back. Here's Porzingis. Good D by Lopez.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
3.
Holiday's got 4 assists in the game. Dallas has gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Porzingis finds Doncic. Cans the 12-footer. 22 points for Luka Doncic.
You know, in this day and age, you expect most players to drive it or shoot the 3. Luka utilizing the 15 to 20-foot range here. Good idea.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
Doncic taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Doncic.
I really like how humble Doncic is as a player. I mean, he never seems satisfied with his own play and is constantly looking for ways to improve upon himself. And that's a great quality to have as a supremely talented player.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Coley Stein comes in for Porzingis. And Dwight Powell subbed in for Maxi Kleber. Holiday gets the bucket.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Powell, the pass to Doncic. And he drives in, and Doncic throws it down.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
Now here is Holiday, and another basket for Milwaukee.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
There's a good screen. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And another basket for Dallas.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Doncic against Holiday. And it's good for 2. Holiday's got 22 points.
Well, I just love the quiet confidence that Holiday plays with, particularly as it relates to his ability to score. He's just flat out taking over right now.
Now, here's Doncic. Banked in off the glass. 30 points for Luka Doncic.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Some nasty handles from Holiday, leaving the defense shaking its head and all.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Teardrop shot. That shot off. Holiday with the defensive effort. The Bucks have gotten all 8 of their shots in the 4th quarter to drop. Truly remarkable.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bucks.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jrue Holiday.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
Drops in the layup for 2.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's Finney Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Back to Holiday. The kick out to Lopez. Launches a three, drains it from beyond the arc.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Holiday inside the line, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Well, that's just an indefensible shot that time. I mean, Holiday going deep into his bag on that shot.
Doncic with it. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Giannis. Great individual performance. I guess you're going for another MVP, huh?
You know, I try not to think about it that much. My mind says do my job, do whatever it takes to help my team win, and all I care about is I've got to win.
Love the humble brag, man. Congrats on the win. Thanks.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Drew Holiday.